Is there silence between the two of you? We will uncover what's really happening behind the scenes, what are the energies of this person, whether the communication will happen, is reconciliation a possibility. Hi, I'm Devika, and let's uncover this together. So, let's see what's the energy of your connection right now. We have the world, overall energy, Seven of Cups. See, there is a sense of completion. One or both of you are feeling like there is a cycle that has come to an end. This could be anything, like a chapter has ended. It doesn't automatically mean the story is over, but right now, both of you are being asked to reflect on everything you've learned before deciding what comes next. Seven of Cups is all about uncertainty. There is, somebody who's playing or replaying different scenarios, different possibilities, conversations, wondering what could have been or what might still happen. Feelings are there, but the direction isn't completely clear here. So the connection here is at some sort of crossroads. One chapter has closed and the next chapter hasn't yet been chosen, I would say. See, sometimes an ending isn't a goodbye. Sometimes it's an invitation to begin differently here. Sorry, let's see what's your person's current energies towards you at this point. King of Cups, overall energy, Ten of Wands. What are your energies towards your person? King of Cups, overall energy, Two of Pentacles. You guys are definitely mirroring here. This deck has two King of Cups here. Okay, so your person's energy. See, there is definitely emotion here. There is, your person has deep feelings, but they're choosing to keep these emotions under control. And I think so are you here. See, this person is not someone who's wearing their heart on their sleeve. They're wearing this ship on their sleeve instead here. Um, they're trying to understand what they feel before they decide what to do. They're carrying a lot on their shoulders. This person may have a lot of responsibility. Also, this person may be very overwhelmed by their own emotions or your emotions or whatever has happened in this connection here. See, that burden is somewhere making it hard for them to take any action towards you. The feelings are still there, but right now they're carrying more than they are showing, is what I would say. Um, a guarded heart can still be a loving heart, is what I would say with King of Cups here. Now, with you, what's fascinating is that you received the same King of Cups. I mean, I can't make this up. Um, that tells me your feelings haven't disappeared. You may be handling them differently, but emotionally, you're meeting each other in the same place. You may not talk to each other, you may say whatever you have to say, but there's still care, even if neither of you is saying much. The difference is that you have Two of Pentacles here. You are trying to find balance. Part of you wants to hold on to this connection, while other part, you know, is asking whether it's time to focus on yourself, keep moving forward. It feels like your heart and mind are taking turns and leading the way here. You still care, but you're trying to balance hope and self-respect here. See, healing doesn't erase love, it teaches love where to stand. So, like I said, both of you received King of Cups. That doesn't happen very often. Even with this deck, I haven't seen that. Even in my personal readings, it rarely happens. So that doesn't, it's like you're mirroring each other's emotional energy here. Feelings seem to exist on both sides. Both of you are keeping them contained. Both of you are not expressing. Um, but there is a void that you both feel emotionally without each other. That's what we have in your energies. And if this reading is resonating with you, do subscribe to the channel. Let's see what is the biggest thing that's stopping your person from reaching out to you. So Four of Wands flew out and we have Seven of Pentacles as overall energy. See, for some of you, this could be their established, I get a third party situation here, energy here for some of you. Lack of feelings is not the issue here. This person does think about the connection, what it could be, they know the potential they have, but also they know that in order to be with you, something has to change fundamentally. They're hesitant because they don't want to make the wrong move, disturb any balance, especially possibly in their own life, in their own stability. So, some sort of stability structure of their own life is a blockage here for you. They're taking a wait and see approach. They're hoping that with time things will kind of become clearer. The right opportunity will present itself. The challenge is that waiting can easily move into procrastination if no one takes the first step. And here I see nobody's taking the first step, at least at this point, because both of you are sitting in King of Cups energy. See, it's not lack of care, it's hesitation, timing, waiting for the right moment instead of creating it. So if hesitation is the real obstacle, is reconciliation genuinely possible between my viewers and this person on their mind? Six of Cups, overall energy, Nine of Cups, both cup energy. Again, we have a lot of cups here. There is a sense of soul tie that you both feel with each other. Six of Cups is one of the strongest cards of reconciliation in the deck. It tells me that connection still lives in both your hearts, and King of Cups definitely is like a proof for that. There's warmth here, there's shared memories, a sense that neither of you has completely let go of what you once had together. Even if you're away, there are these thoughts, these pictures popping in your minds about how you spent time together, how you would do things, how they would do things. All that is happening behind the scenes. Nine of Cups is a card of emotional fulfillment, genuine desires that come true. This is like, this person hasn't stopped wishing for things to be different. The potential for reconciliation is definitely there. But like any meaningful relationship, it still needs honesty and action, not just hope. So, yes, reconciliation genuinely looks possible to me, because the emotional bond is still very much alive here. See, when two hearts still remember each other, distance doesn't always get the final word here. So, yes, it is possible. Let's see. By when is this reconciliation possible? Seven of Swords, overall energy, Queen of Cups. So we had King of Cups, now we have Queen out as well. See, Seven of Swords is avoidance. Whoever is avoiding here, whoever is, trying to delay things, that person has to stop doing that in order for the reconciliation to happen. The biggest delay is not the connection, it is the avoidance of somebody here. Whoever it is who's not able to either figure out how to approach the situation, or they don't want to right now. There are too many questions in their mind. There is a lack of courage. There is a lack of, for some cases, integrity, where this person doesn't want to have this difficult conversation, or they are maybe even being a little self-centered, or they're only looking at their self-interest. But the Queen of Cups is a beautiful energy underneath that hesitation and avoidance. The emotional connection still remains strong. The feelings haven't disappeared. In fact, they may grow stronger as this person becomes more emotionally honest with themselves. See, the heart is ready before the mind is here. The delay is coming from hesitation due to various reasons here. It's not lack of love. I would say first signs of some movement are possible within 3 to 6 weeks, and a stronger window would be 2 to 3 months. For some of you, communication may come first, reconciliation unfolds gradually. That's what I see here. Okay. What will be my viewers' person's next action towards my viewers? What can we know? Page of Cups, overall energy, Emperor. Very contradictory energy. Now, Page of Cups is where, there is this gentle approach somebody does. This is also an apologetic energy where somebody realizes they have done you wrong. They have done certain mistakes. They want to fix it. this is emotional movement. This is where your person's next step is likely to be, gentle reconnection. But this is also an immature energy. So this is like, I'm testing the waters. Are they going to accept me? What will they do? How will they respond? Instead of coming in with any grand promises, they may test waters first with a message or a check-in, small gestures, indirect, direct, a social media check-in kind of a thing. um, they are willing to express their feelings even if they are still a little nervous about saying them, expressing them, because they don't know how will these feelings be received. um, See, their action is movement towards communication is what I see, but they'll take it one step at a time. This is not something which is coming, rushing in kind of energy. So that is what I see, because they also want to be in control of the situation with this emperor. Like if you see, they have everything, everyone tied here. So this is a person who thinks my way is the best way to do it. So yeah, okay. Um, Will this person contact my viewers, and when can they realistically expect this communication to happen? What can we know? Page of Pentacles, overall energy, Knight of Swords. Um, Page of Pentacles is like, you know, uh, communication is definitely coming with Knight of Swords. Here is what I see, even with Page of Pentacles. But this is where this person is wanting to reach out in a practical, sincere way. Don't expect again a dramatic, declaration of love right away. This feels like a conversation starter or an attempt to reopen the door between the two of you by having some sort of contact here. What's encouraging here is Knight of Swords bring momentum. So once this person makes up their mind, um, this will happen really fast. So communication is going to happen. And I feel for some of you, this could be 7 to 14 days. For some of you, I feel this can be um, 3 to 6 weeks as well. So yeah, let's see what's the guidance for you right now. What is the guidance for my viewers currently? What can we know? The Devil, Seven of Pentacles. I want to take one more card. Knight of Cups. See, don't stay attached to the idea of what will be the outcome. Devil is where, notice where you are giving away your peace. If you've been replaying the same conversations, checking your phone every few minutes, letting this connection decide whether you have a good day or not, it's time to, loosen that grip. It cannot hold on to you. See, love should not feel like a prison for your heart. It should feel freeing. It should feel like happiness, joy. Um, See, not everything blooms overnight, is what Seven of Pentacles is saying. Sometimes growth is happening beneath the surface. When we plant a seed, you don't automatically see, a sapling growing. There is a lot going on under the ground before it comes out. But don't confuse patience with putting your life on hold at the same time. Yes, be patient, but don't put your life on hold. I always tell you that. Knight of Cups is a gentle reminder here. Keep your heart open, but lead it with self respect here. Whether it's this person or a new chapter that life brings your way. See, right connection will meet you where you are, not ask you to shrink while you keep waiting. So release the need to control the outcome, trust the timing, and keep your heart open without putting your life on pause, is what this is saying. See, hope is beautiful companion, but it should never become your address, is what this is talking about. I hope this gave you some clarity. Thank you for watching.